Here with Brittany Altomare at the Pelican Women's Championship. And Brittany, you've had quite a month away from the game. I mean, a month into married life. How are things so far?
Yeah, it's been great. We had an amazing time in Italy. Steve and I never really get to see our families because we live so far away from them. So it was great to be able to spend 2 weeks with family and seeing everybody all together all at once. I mean, I think that was the first time both families were together too. So it was a lot of fun. Everybody got along. Everybody had a great time. So it was fun.
Getting married in Italy, like how do you go about deciding that? Like, why Italy? How did you do the planning from a different, like, in a different country?
Yeah. We just knew we really wanted a small wedding, and like I said before, we never really get to spend a lot of time with our family, so I didn't want like one big night where you don't really get to spend time with anybody. I kind of wanted to take people somewhere, spend some quality time. I kept calling it my family vacation, not my wedding. So it was really fun to hang out with people, and that was kind of our goal, was to bond and spend time with our family. And we were lucky enough to find a wedding planner over there that helped us, and we were supposed to get married last year. We had to push it, and they were super helpful with that, and it was a lot of fun.
Was it hard to plan a destination wedding with like the crazy schedule that you've been keeping this year?
It was really hard. I mean, it was the first time I had been stressing a lot this whole year, because planning a trip for 20-something people and hosting them wasn't easy, but I think it turned out to be way more than we thought, like way better than we thought. So it was a lot of fun. It was worth all the stress, some tears. It was worth all of it.
And what part of Italy were you in?
We got married in Tuscany. Yeah. So.
Awesome. To the golf.
Okay.
Local hometown event for you. How nice is it to just be able to drive your own car, sleep in your own bed, and be so close to home?
It's great. It's definitely different. It was nice not having to pack a suitcase. Nice not to have to lug my golf clubs around the airport. That was really nice, and to be able to sleep in my own bed is great. Dan Dex has put on a great event last year. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have fans, so I think this year, seeing how the Tampa and Clearwater, St. Pete area is going to come support us, I think it's going to be an amazing event.
Awesome. Bethany?
I was just curious how you've seen this golf course change over the year for another year of maturity.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably in the best shape I've ever seen it. They just got a new superintendent. He's done an amazing job with the greens. They're really fast this year, and they're in great shape. And I think this golf course is all about the greens. I mean, it's pretty wide open off the tee, and I think it's all about shot making, where you put yourself on the greens, and because you can get some pretty crazy putts if you miss it in the wrong areas.
And the 12th hole is going to be kind of a signature hole this week. Can take us through that hole?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're live streaming it this year, and they told us in the player meeting. I think that's such an awesome idea, to get every single shot, and then they can use it in Golf Channel and the interviews. I mean, it's just something so unique and different that I hope it becomes a thing out here, and I hope they can keep doing that with different tournaments, and I think the fans will really like it.
Having a lot of experience around Pelican Golf Club, how confident are you coming into this week?
Yeah, I think pretty confident. I'm definitely comfortable here, and hopefully I get some support with being a local girl. My family's coming down, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Does having that kind of experience ahead of time, I mean, this golf course has got some really hard greens. The complexes are not simple, and like you said, they've gotten a lot faster. Does kind of knowing what to expect make you feel a little bit more comfortable this week?
I think so. Knowing where to miss it, where the bailout zones are, the easiest up and downs when you're in between clubs and stuff. I think it's nice to have local knowledge on this course, especially around the greens.
Having that month off to recharge, we're heading into the last 2 weeks of the season. I mean, you had a lot of stuff going on, but you seem kind of relaxed and happy. I mean, how much is that going to help you on the course this week?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely different taking that much time off in the middle of the season. I've never done that before, but I mean, you only get married once. And, it was so nice to spend time with family and just to recharge and not think about golf for once, especially during season. And I had so much fun. And then I got home and just started practicing again, and we had 2 more events left, so I'm excited.
Looking through the schedule throughout this year, it's been kind of a crazy busy one for everybody. You obviously played in Solheim and had some crazy weeks there as well. What's the energy level heading into the last couple events of the season?
I mean, for me, usually at this time of year, I've been pretty tired, but I think, being able to have those weeks off for me has been kind of key. And, being a home event, I mean, it's busier for me than it normally is at an event, doing a lot of sponsored things, but it's fun. And, last night the pro-am party was amazing. I think it's the best pro-am party I've ever been to. I mean, Dan did an incredible job. Pitbull was amazing, and the food at the pro-am party was amazing. I mean, he does everything first class. I mean, that's just Dan. That's what he does. And last night was, it was just a testament to that. And I think it'll be a good week, and I'm excited. So.
Zach?
Brittany, there's a lot that goes into a wedding, and especially in Italy, I would imagine. Can you just take us through the process of yourself, how much you travel, and everything? I think I remember you went after Evian. You went there to do a site visit and everything. Just the process of getting it all under your control on the road. Yeah,
it was a lot. I mean, we travel for work, and then I was doing extra traveling outside of that, which I normally don't do, and it was a lot. I felt like I wasn't home a lot this year, especially in the off weeks. It was a lot of planning, a lot of stress, but going over there and seeing it after Evian, the venue, and meeting our wedding planner in person and doing a food tasting, it kind of put my mind at ease a little bit, but everything was still up in the air. I mean, I remember the week before Solheim, I was almost in tears because they had changed the restrictions. The U.S. was on the safe list to travel to the EU, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to have to cancel the wedding. They're not going to let us in. But, luckily it all worked out. Everybody got there safely, tested negative, got home. 26 people, it's crazy. I mean, I think being on the LPGA and getting 150 people, 200 people overseas and back kind of gave me a peace of mind, but we tested out here regularly, whereas my family and friends weren't, but it all worked out in the end. Angela Stanford was a big help. She helped me a lot. She went with me after Evian. We did the food tasting together. I know nothing about wine, so she helped big time with that, but yeah, she was great.
There have been a lot of marriages on the LPGA Tour lately. You mentioned Angela. Was there anybody else that you've reached out to, like, hi, help?
I mean, no, but I think, we kind of bonded with those girls. Like, how's it going? Did you get your dress? I know Austin and I had weddings around the same time. So, I mean, it's just been a fun year, and you get to meet. Yeah, at Solheim, I think in 2019, Stephen was the only significant other there, but this time there was a bunch, and it was fun. I think they all got to hang out. We all got to meet each other and bond a little bit, so it was fun.
Awesome. On the Pro-Am party note, do you have a favorite Pitbull song?
I didn't realize how many of them I knew. I mean, he's pretty popular. I mean, I kind of liked all of them, to be honest with you, yeah.
Looking ahead to this week, big week, last regular season event. How's your game? How are you feeling? Obviously, coming off a really big momentous occasion. How's the energy level, I guess?
Good. I feel really good. I got some good time in with my coach last week and yesterday. My swing feels really good. Putting feels good. So I'm ready for a good 2 weeks.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll feed off of Allie.